Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you've missed my daytime skincare routine, I'll link it in the cards as well as down below in the description box, because today we're going to be talking about my nighttime skincare routine. So I have combination oily skin. Usually what I'm focused on is removing my makeup, my eye makeup. That's generally what I wear the most. For step number 1, I push my hair away from my face using a headband. This ensures that it doesn't get wet, because if my hair is styled straight, a drop of water will make it turn curly instantly. So once my hair is off my face, I move on to the Pond's Cold Cream. I've used this for years. It's amazing. I have reviews for this one as well as the other Pond's Classic Dry Skin Cream. I use the cold cream to just remove and melt away any of my makeup. So if I'm wearing foundation, which is rare, especially now that I'm wearing masks all the time, usually it's just concealer and eye makeup, I will massage it into my skin, just making sure that it starts breaking down all of the makeup so that it's less work for my cleanser and all the other steps that come after this. So once I'm done with that, I move on to the second step, which is cleanser. So I use the Pacifica Coconut face wash. This does have strong fragrance, but it's just something that I've used for a couple years and I really enjoy it. And I just apply this to my wet face and it foams up once the water hits it, and it feels great. It helps kind of remove any of the consistency that the Pond's cream gave me, because I never just use it on its own, otherwise it will leave a film on my skin. I follow up with the cleanser. This one works great, but I also use the one from Good Molecules. It's their facial bar and it has salicylic acid to help fight acne. So I will interchange these week by week, just depending on how I'm feeling. And then we move on to step number 3. So after I've dried my face, I use the Garnier Micellar water. So I use this on a cotton round and it just helps remove any residual makeup. Usually I'm just left with a little bit of eyeliner or mascara depending on what I'm using that day, and this just helps kind of remove any last bit of makeup that's on my face so that I don't wake up looking like a raccoon. Even though I won't lie, sometimes that does happen. I rush through the skincare routine much quicker when I'm not filming it. It doesn't sting my eyes or anything. I do notice they feel a little bit red, but normally it's just fine. For step number 4, I use some type of treatment, either the overnight exfoliating treatment from Good Molecules or their other serums. I have reviews for both of these. I will link them in the description box as well as down below. For tonight, I use the exfoliating treatment. It's a chemical exfoliant. It makes my skin really soft, and these are both in like the dropper format. So you just put a little bit on your skin, wait for it to sink in before you follow up with moisturizer. So like I said, I'm using the exfoliating one, and I like that one a little bit more, I would say. They both perform well. I just make sure to follow up with sunscreen during the daytime. So once that's completely on my face, I move on to my favorite step, which is moisturizer. So for moisturizer, I use the Shea Moisture Glow Getter. I talked about it in the daytime skincare routine as well. A little bit goes a long way. It just has such a good texture. It does feel a little bit oily on the skin, but since I'm sleeping, it's not a real big issue. It sinks in nicely eventually, and I just like how a little bit goes a long way, and I'm on a budget currently, so this has lasted me quite some time, and I still have a little bit less than half of the jar left. So I apply this small amount all over my face, and it just sinks in really nicely with the warmth of my fingers. And once I've completely put that on my face, I will follow up with the last step of my skincare routine, and that is eye cream. So this is from Cirem. It's their Garden Rose and Lavender eye cream. I mentioned this before. I'm still testing it out, so I don't have a review for it yet because I want to be as honest as possible. This was gifted to me, and it's the only product in this skincare routine that's over $20. So I want to make sure when I do my review that I keep in mind that price tag, because it is a little bit pricey. And yeah, that's it. This is my skincare routine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay tuned for more updates as I incorporate different things into my routine, especially when it comes to drugstore stuff. And I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.